solutions that we can think of?
You see, we give God the glory that our people no longer practice rituals.
Okay.
Most of us are born again Christians.
Okay.
And so our people have embraced God
Okay.
as the final solution to this thing.
Okay.
We have a group in the Birom Nation.
Okay.
We call it BENFO, that is Birom Ministers Forum.
Okay.
And we also have the Birom Outreach Ministries.
Okay.
They engage into fervent prayers that God should intervene. Secondly, we have left our doors open to NGOs.
Okay.
A lot of NGOs have come into to mediate.
Okay.
In fact, right now, there is a Center for Humanitarian Dialogue that have engaged the Birom, Afizere, Anaguta, Fulani, Hausa into a six months dialogue.
Okay.
And we're highly committed to this dialogue. So the unfortunate thing is, each time we go into the dialogue, there's a roadmap towards actualizing the dialogue. Each time we go into it, every ethnic group will come with its own problems so that we put on the table and solve it. But unfortunately, the Fulani man, it ends up at that forum. They don't go down to the grassroots and explain to them what we are really doing. So I feel if people can be sincere, the leaders can be sincere of all the ethnic groups, and you utilize this opportunity that we have and come up with their problems. Let's dialogue these things, because I don't think that there's anything that is so difficult to handle. If a Fulani man has a problem, for instance, he's talking of maybe a cow theft or cow rustling. Those are the major things that they always raise. Let's come up with them. Come with a suspect. If you have a suspect, come with a suspect. There are ways we deal with suspects rather than engaging in violence. Because most times they confess that they are the ones that attack as a result of reprisal, that their cows have been stolen. But at the end, they will end up killing innocent children. For instance, the last attack that happened at Fan.
When was that?
Just this year.
Okay.
Just this year in November.
Okay, that's like last month.
Last month.
How many people were killed?
About 42 people.
Fan is in which? Is under Barikin Ladi.
Fan is in Barkiladi.
Okay.
The attack was on 4 villages in Tatu in Hepan district. About 19 people were killed. Fan, there are 2 villages. Also, 19 people were killed. Then in Forum, I have the statistics. I'll give you all the statistics. And this thing happened at the same time. And that of the most worrisome is that of Fan, where a 5-month baby, a gun was put in his mouth and was shot into death. 5-month baby. Then a man, a father who saw them coming, picked his child of 2 years. They shot the child and shot the man to death. For God's sake, is that a reprisal? Is that how a solution can be faced? So we really feel that since we have forums for dialogue, I really want to appeal that we should come to a round table. Let them tell us the problem. After all, we've been living since past years. We've socially interacted with them.
And until 1994, there was no problem.
Not problem at all. You can sleep in Fulani house. Fulani will come and sleep in Birom house. We gave them all the lands free. And it's not as if we restricted them from grazing. There is the grazing routes. There are, in fact, vast lands for them to graze. After all, the world now has changed. There are many ways you can feed your animals. It mustn't be going around the grass. There are so many ways.
But that is also a problem for farmers. Is there, I mean, if animals graze their crops, is, is there any other means of compensation for them such that there is now a moral reason to say you don't have to steal cattle?
Exactly. You see, just like I told you, we are highly hospitable. We are highly peacemakers. Otherwise, on our own part, the Fulanis, they have been allowing their cows to destroy our farms. But we have never at one point say because they destroy our farms, we go and attack them.
Okay.
We have always taken issues according to the laws of the land, report them to the police,
Okay.
report them to the appropriate authorities. Compensation has always been paid, and it finished there. But in their case, they will just complain that their cows are missing, and they will just go and attack an entire family, wipe a family or an entire village, which is unfortunate. Another thing that we observe is, the Fulani man has over the time sold all their cows. They started living a lifestyle, a kind of flamboyant lifestyle that they sold